Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be giving you guys the lowdown on why I no longer do that security job that you guys see me doing in my videos. I got some pizza right here. Not delivery, it's DiGiorno. It's like good. So all I want to say is that job was ghetto. Doing the job was not hard at all. It was very easy, okay? Catch this lace. Girl looking cute. But y'all, the job was very easy. Like, I didn't quit because the job was hard. I quit because I had unprofessional management and bosses over me. And I'm too good of a worker to have to deal with the back and forth, tit for tat, retaliation type of stuff. Like, come on now. I didn't do nothing to y'all, you know, but do everything y'all asked me to do, and I gotta deal with all these things, okay? I should have drawn the line at the bed bugs. Yeah, bed bugs. I should have drawn the line there. But no, I was like, okay. They said they're gonna do something about it. They removed the vehicle that had them in there, and I ain't have to worry about that, which that could have caused a big problem because I could have brought them home. And I could have had to throw out my bed, my couch, wherever I sit on with my uniform on, because they was on my uniform. My whole 8-hour or 12-hour shift sometimes, I'm getting bit up by bed bugs, and I got the photos to prove it. The bites, and I actually found one on my shirt while I was returning home from work. The thing just crawling all on my shirt. Like, what if a customer would have seen it? Come on now. I should have dropped the line at the bed bugs, but no. I want to be nice. I want to continue to work hard and do what I got to do for my job. And that's what I did. I got promoted my first 3 weeks. You guys seen that. But as soon as I didn't do what management told me to do, and that was to stay while my stomach was hurting. After I done stayed 6 to 8 times in the past, that's the reason why I was promoted. I didn't stay one time, and management had to come out. They was mad. Next thing you know, the next day when I come to work, I got a write-up, and I showed y'all the video of that. You can go back and look, and you will see that in that video I even said, like, dang, this all stemmed from me not staying one night overtime. So you know I'm telling the truth. Amongst all the other things, I have been accused of taking a patrol car key, which I came to work like an hour early and seen management inside of the patrol car that was supposedly had the key missing. Me and another officer got accused of that. Like, are you serious? I don't steal, and I keep up with everything that is given to me. I have no reason to take off keys and stuff to the patrol car for no reason. Like, they got mad at me and put me on foot patrol when I was driving on driving patrol, and I was even putting gas up in their patrol car. But since you put me back on foot patrol, what do I need to put gas in the patrol car for? And all this flipping flopping, y'all know y'all ain't want to do it, so they put me back on driving duty. Come on now, look at all these changes. I done got bit up on foot patrol, drop patrol, foot patrol, drop patrol. I done got written up for no reason. I even got something in this time. I'm just eating all kind of stuff. I'm like really feeling down about myself. I done had multiple interviews and they just, I don't know what they're looking for. I mean, I come dressed professional. Everybody else just have regular clothes on. Is that what you're supposed to do for interviews now? I don't know. But yeah, y'all, back to this job. I had to tolerate all kinds of stuff. At the end of my shifts, okay, I have to go all the way across town to another property, you know. And I told this boss, like, when this lady called me accusing me about this key, she was trying to argue with me. She was being disrespectful to me. I haven't been disrespectful to her in any kind of way. Any kind of way. I ain't talking mess to her. I ain't cussing, none of that stuff. When she be coming, talking to me, cussing to me, talking about the other workers and stuff like that. Even talked about the boss. But that's who he chose to stay working for him over me. You had somebody loyal, somebody dependable, somebody reliable, but y'all couldn't return that back. I couldn't stay. I kept getting picked on for no reason, like no reason at all. Every day that I come to work, I shouldn't be worried about what's gonna happen next. You know, y'all know I already had my own changes, you know, me having to bring my kids to work and stuff. That those couple of days, I didn't bother them and tell them like, hey, I can't come to work. I don't have a babysitter and I'm not gonna even worry about coming to work. I didn't even bother them with none of my problems. Every day that I was scheduled, I came to work. And every time they asked me to go across town after my shift, at the last minute, y'all, at the last minute, I was asked to go across town to write the officer up, and when I'm done writing them up, I can go home. At the last end of my shift, I was asked to stay overtime, extra 4 hours. Okay, it was cool before I got promoted because I was getting paid for those extra hours that I was staying. But when I got promoted, I was told I was put on salary and you don't get paid to stay overtime. So now I'm staying for free, basically, to make you some money. And then you gonna talk to me crazy, treat me any kind of way. It wasn't no problem with me leaving to go get nothing to eat, especially when the food places on the property was closed. Y'all know they had the taco restaurant and they had Subway. On Sundays, Subway was closed. And the taco restaurant, they don't have no flavor. I'm sorry, you guys, if you work there and you seen me, you know me. Y'all ain't got no flavor, and it don't taste too good. So I didn't want to eat there. It was a McDonald's like right up the way, like on the next block. You could see it from the property, and that's where I was going. And they had no problem. I would go to McDonald's and come right back. It didn't even take 10 minutes sometimes. 15 minutes at the most. But then, you know, my last day of working there was on my daughter's birthday. Y'all seen, I put the video up here for you guys to see. I took her to Urban Air. And, you know, she had fun or whatever for her 13th birthday. But something was telling me, like, me getting up and going to this job is not feeling right no more. You know, they put up a front like they appreciated me and appreciated everything that I was done. I even was praised for doing such a good job. But as soon as I didn't stay, everything went downhill. And it was like I didn't do anything right for them. And I didn't understand it because I was doing the same thing that I was doing when I started. Everything they asked. It was just that one day that I could not stay because my stomach was cramping. And if I'm telling y'all I'm in pain, why do I have to explain that? I'm a female. I did my shift, so what's the problem? The manager even told me herself she was being vindictive. The boss knew that. He allowed her to keep doing that to me. And like, I didn't deserve that, so no, I can't do it. Like I said, the last day I went to work, and it was a worker there that I had never seen before. Mind you, I've been at that company for 6 months. I feel like I knew almost everybody, but no, I didn't. This officer's, I'm asking him like, what's his name, so that I can put his name on the paper that I relieved him. He's telling me I should have knew his name, and he been there the longest and all this kind of crap. I'm like, I just came here to work. I really don't have time for all this drama this job keep trying to bust me with. Like, and he was like, yeah, well, my name's such and such. Showing me his little badge. You should remember me. Well, I'm the officer that been here the longest, and yada yada yada. I'm like, okay. So you was here when I got promoted. You know that I was the sergeant. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? It was a vote. So I'm like, hold up. It was a vote. Me being a part of management, I only went to that one meeting where I was promoted. So, you mean to tell me it's being meetings held behind my back to vote against me, and all I've been doing was doing my job? Was it a problem when I was written up and I let this lady know, like, hey, you really write me up for no reason? And I showed them the proof. The proof was saying, like, she wasn't signing in the stores. Y'all mad at me because I did my job and I got to the bottom of who wasn't signing in, whether if they was a regular officer of management. Not y'all telling us we supposed to be doing the same job. This is what y'all taught me to do. I came up in here with no experience in security. No experience. If I wasn't doing good, how did I get promoted in 3 weeks? I started October 14th, and I was promoted 3 weeks later, the 3rd week. So, not making sense. Then, I got a gift card from the company saying thank you for all your hard work, integrity, all this yada yada yada. $25 gift card. I went to Cheddar's. Mind you, it really was a $15 gift card, because 10 of those dollars was never given back to me. I had to put gas, my own gas money, up in those patrol cars. That's another thing. Like, goodness. Then the patrol cars, they wasn't too clean. Like, bed bugs was in one. Then you got roaches and ants in the other ones. I don't want stuff crawling on me. And the ants, it was sugar ants. So, you know, they be crawling real fast. It was like hundreds of them. Baby, I bought some Raid and I sprayed it down. I don't care what you tell me not to do. I'm not finna work under these conditions. It's already not a restaurant on the property for when, a restroom on the property for when the property closed. I gotta go across the street to the gas station. If they closed or they got their signs up saying the restroom closed, you can't use it because they don't want nobody going up in there making a mess, then I'm stuck out of luck. Y'all just don't know. In the winter storm, all them gas stations was closed. I tried to call in at one time and was told that everybody was at work. Everybody was at work, and which wasn't true, because nobody came to relieve me, but I had to come. I came to work down the freeway that had ice on the side, endangering myself, not knowing if I'm going to make it back to my family for this job. And this was how they treated me. I couldn't take no more. It's a lot of stuff that I can't even explain up in this video, but I can tell you right now, that company was very unprofessional. Even still, I quit April 14th. Like I told you, my last day was the 11th. And I think, let me see, I went on the 11th, yes. And I was off the 12th and the 13th. Was supposed to go back on April 14th. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. Because the last time I was there, I got a regular officer that say he been there long enough. But apparently, what were you doing? Because you should have been up there with me. You know? And you bragging to me, telling me that somebody voted on me to be demoted. Which I wasn't even properly told that I was demoted. They wrote it down on the paper, that on that write-up. Matter of fact, they wrote it down. And it said you may or may not be demoted. Come to find out, you got me off 3 days. Then when I come back, y'all telling me I'm demoted. Turn in the shirt. It was freezing cold outside. Had to take off my shirt in front of Rainbow outside to switch into the regular officer shirt. Like, come on now. Is it that serious? I mean, I understand if you would have explained it to me in a professional way. Like, oh, you took on this position. Whether you are in pain or not in pain, you still have to stay. We all still have to stay as management, you know. And if I can't depend on you for that, then I'm going to have to knock you back down to where you was. I would have understood that. But you being slick about it, and then you demoted me, and you still want me to do jobs such as me being a sergeant, not a regular officer. Regular officers don't put gas in the patrol car. Y'all had just started that to try to force me to keep doing it. I only started putting gas in the patrol car when I was taking off foot patrol. And that was when I was promoted. And so I'm just like, wow, okay. I gotta still put gas in y'all patrol car. And then on top of that, you gonna ask me to train some people. Like, I ain't have no problem training people, but don't try to sneak it in there. First you say, show them the 3 scan spots. I'm like, okay. Knowing that they gonna have more questions after that, I don't need nobody saying, oh, she improperly trained me. Or I was trained by such and such, and they only showed me the scan spots. I explained to those officers when I had to do that, this is what they told me to do. This is not what I want to do. But if you have any questions, like, I will help you with whatever questions you have. I will answer them, even though they just told me to only show you the skin spots. So, like, I expressed those issues that I had. Like, okay, I'm a regular officer, whatever. If you gonna have me train somebody, I'll train them the right way. Let me train them how I've been training everybody else, and telling them exactly how they supposed to do everything. Whether if they working at night, when they come at night, the stores is closed. So they don't have to sign in. But I still tell them about when the stores is open. I tell them about the scan spots. I tell them about everything they need to know to do their job. And that's what I want to do. Not show nobody 3 scan spots. Y'all just don't know. It was like, that job gave me hell. And I thought my previous jobs was a little jacked up. No, that one was... The only thing I liked about it was the job was easy and weekly pay. But all that disrespectful stuff, being treated any kind of way, talked to any kind of way, used, providing my good work and my loyalty to somebody that ain't even deserve it. I just don't get it, y'all. The last straw, I had already seen a whole bunch of officers that had got fired or they quit, whatever the case was. I got the text that they was no longer working out. Them coming for a check that they ain't have, calling the boss and cursing them out right in my face. I'm just like, dang, I wonder why they doing that. I see why now. But I never let them get me out of character. I never let them get me out of character. And if they watching this right now, you did not break me, baby. I quit to keep my sanity. I didn't want to go there with y'all. It wasn't even worth it. But I know you're going to remember me, and I know you're going to miss me. Because when you called me, I was there. And I was there on time every single day. 30 minutes early. An hour early. Like I told you when I seen her up in that patrol car, I was there an hour early. I just so happened to see it because when I exited the freeway, I came. I was like, you know what? I'm an hour early. Let me go and get something to eat just in case somebody be with some BS today and I won't be able to go get me no lunch. So I went and got me some lunch. Y'all just don't know. They sent the text out about me being demoted. But the other officers, they ain't understand why. They knew. I was doing my job. I was cool. And I would just let them know, like, in a nice, professional way, because it's a way to talk to everybody. Okay, they don't have their shoes, they don't have their this, that. I'm going to let the people know that's higher than me that such and such don't have this and that. But I'm also telling them, like, hey, make sure you get it because it's very important for us to have these materials when we're working for this job. But no, the rudeness. Well, you need to tell them they need to get their shoes and they not going to be able to come blah, blah, blah. Well, no. Oh, my. I don't know how to be unprofessional. So that wasn't the profession for me. But, yeah, y'all. I'm putting pictures. This not to bash this job. This just to warn you. If you don't feel right about something, go with your good feeling. And when I started getting beat up, I was like, now, this job easy. It's too good to be true. Now, I didn't want to think that I was getting beat up in that thing. But when I looked between those seats, I seen the bed bugs. So I knew where they was coming from. The patrol car. I looked between the patrol car seat. I would come to work and sit my binder under my butt or behind my back just so the things won't come from between the seat and bite me. Like, who wants to work like that? Then, in the middle of my work, I could have to stop what I'm doing because the boss would have to roll up. He won't go get gas for the patrol cars in the middle of what I'm doing, or I gotta stop because somebody coming to pick up their check. They ain't want to see them, so they waiting on me at the patrol car. It's just the attitudes, the different attitudes. But the job was easy. And if I can find another job like that, it's cool. You know, things happen or whatever on and off, but for the most part, it was easy. I had caught on to it fast, really fast, and I don't like change a lot. Once I catch on to something, I want to just keep at it, you know. And I even told them that from the beginning, but they must have thought they had a fool. You know, they kept telling me, well, I like you. You stay whenever we ask you to stay, or you do whatever we ask you to do. But as soon as you break that one time, they flip and change on you to some brand new people. You know, they got good, they got bad. They showed me the good first and hid the bad, but the bad came out whenever I was like, I couldn't stay that one night. I'm getting told to do something I was already doing. Oh, put gas in the patrol car and make sure you take a picture of the money. Y'all got that idea from me. I took a picture of the money because at the meeting y'all was telling me people was stealing. I ain't want y'all to look at me as a thief. So anytime I dealt with money, I took a picture of it and sent it to them at the end of my shift or whenever I came back from dealing with the money. That's how loyal I was. But I had to let it go. So now, I mean, I still have my first job, but I'm still looking for a second job. And I think I'm going to start door dashing. I'm going to be a door dasher. I want to deliver some food to people. Y'all ain't got to worry about me fucking with y'all shit. I'm gonna bring y'all whatever it is that y'all order with no problems as fast as I can. Cause I don't play. Like when it come to making money, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make the money, and I'm gonna do it the right way. Not no fuck shit. You don't have to scam people to make motherfucking money. And that's what I feel like that job did. Scam the shit out of me. They made me think everything was good, but it really wasn't. And then they sitting up here bashing me to other workers. How is that professional? And I was thinking like I had high hopes for the boss. I thought that it wasn't him. But eventually his side came out too. They kept telling me rumors about the boss and management. Well, it was the boss and the management telling me the rumors. The so-called rumors. But like I told them, I was like, I haven't heard none of those rumors that y'all speaking of from none of the officers. None of them. So it's coming from y'all trying to cover up something. And by the way, he kept taking her back when she was doing dirty stuff to me, one of his best workers. The rumors must have been true. Y'all trying to bash me, talk about me or whatever, but I ain't over here doing nothing grimy. Y'all doing grimy shit. My last day working, y'all telling me, let this be your last time leaving to go get something to eat or leaving off the property, period. When you know I have to leave off the property to go use the restroom, and so does the other officers if they are female. The men, they can be behind the building. I'm not doing this shit no more because guess what? Something could have bit me in my ass. Just too much. They even said something when I brought my kids to work. I'm telling them like, I can't stay. I have my kids with me. You asking me to stay again after y'all done did all that stuff to me. Oh, girl didn't tell me she was bringing her kid to work when she did. So why do I have to tell her? And we both got the same type of position. I don't understand. But I guess. Take my good service elsewhere. Don't want to be tied to nothing like that anyway because that company was getting nothing but bad reviews. People kept coming up there mad all the time, cussing out the boss and management, trying to fight management. I didn't have to experience that because I wasn't doing what they was doing. And I don't want to be associated to that. I told them I'm coming to do work, and that's it. Work, not drama. I had everybody ask me why nobody stays with the company long. Beats me. Beats me. Well, y'all, if you made it this far in this video, do not forget to hit like and subscribe. I know I'm ranting on and on about my little experience, but I promised you guys this video and let y'all know, like, what been going on with me. And I'm just deciding to move on with my career and my job journey. I'm looking for something else currently. Right now, I've been on 3 different interviews. I wasn't chosen for the other 2, which was like a warehouse job, and the other one was security job. That's another thing. This job promises new security officers their license. Working there 6 months, being promoted, I ain't getting no license. They made me apply for my license twice, and I still never received. Excuse me, I had the burps. But yeah, I still never received it, so I don't even have my security license. I had another company willing to hire me, and they told me I need to have a license. So that's another messed up thing about it. And another thing, when I did quit, my office, they wanted to verify my income. You know, they wanted to know from the job that I wasn't still working there. The job never answered for the security company. They never answered for them. The security job, I kept telling the office, like, they are unprofessional. I even texted the guy and told him, like, I asked him, I was like, can you please send me an email address or a fax number, or just reply back to my apartment office, because they really need to do an employment verification and they can't reach you. You know what he did? He just read it, because my phone shows me when somebody reads him. He left me on red. And so my apartments was like, well, until they answer, we can't remove this job. They still gonna be like your income until they answer. And I'm like, wow, what? So they told me to file for unemployment. That'll for sure, exit out the job. Why? When I get my denied form, which I already knew that I was gonna get because I had saw it the day before. I got it in the mail. I opened it. It said denied. Then I look at my phone, and it's saying, my old supervisor, boss, he got his name in there, saying a message. I was like, what do he want? Because he wasn't responding to me when I told him that this office needs this employment verification. Baby, this man took a picture of the unemployment letter and wrote denied at the top. So now you're taunting me. Like, how is that professional? Please comment down below. Is that professional? You know, and I know that they sent me that same letter. So why are you trying to rub it in? I would have never had to apply for unemployment if you would have just sent over the employment verification form that I no longer work for you. So the joke's on you. I still have all the text messages. Everything. Y'all talking to me crazy. Y'all flipping the switch every minute. Every 5 minutes you're sending me here. You're sending me there. After I do my shift, you're trying to ask me to stay. I'm staying and not getting paid. So, come on now. Bites up my arm, on my butt cheek, on my leg, on my fingers. Come on now. Changing clothes. Outside for the world to see. She could have simply said, oh, just go switch your shirt in Subway. But no, you want to be evil knowing that it's cold. Even put me on foot patrol when it was cold. And where's my gloves? Baby, I ain't even argue with these people. I went into that dollar store and I bought these gloves. Gloved up. I had on 2-3 jackets, my work boots, my uniform, and I did the damn thing. Like, how many times y'all gonna try to get me to just get out of here? April 14th, that was my last day. Y'all got me out. Hope you're happy. Because that was just too much. Y'all want some? I got a whole bunch. But yeah, comment down below what you would have did. Would you have stayed after the bed was biting you up for the first 2 weeks? People coming up there cussing, doing all kinds of stuff, dealing with all those different things. Could you have done it? I really want to know. Comment down below what I should have did. Even though it's over, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, I still want to know what you would have did and what I should have did. Thank you guys for watching. You'll see me again. Hold on. I ain't in this video until I open up my shrimp because I'm hungry. All right, y'all. Bye.